Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Pisces for the next 3 months. So this will be for the first quarter of 2022, so between the months of January and to the end of March. Now obviously we're already through about halfway through January, so this will just be from whenever you get it until the end of March. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, they're impersonating me and trying to scam you, so please do not get scammed. And check out my Instagram if you'd like to get to know me more. There's a link to that in the description below. Please do consider subscribing if you watch my content regularly, or even if this is your first time here. But with all that said, let's see what we have here going on here for you, Pisces. Make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into it. All right. It's good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is a card that's really nice to find. It talks about good news coming into your life, really. And typically this is something around a job offer. It can be news of like maybe you're going in for a second interview, or maybe even news of you getting that first interview. It could even represent the actual offer coming through. And so anything along those lines is heavily associated with the Page of Wands. However, it doesn't always need to be job related. It can just say that good news is coming in. It can also represent like a insight coming in, like an intuitive insight, or you could think of this as like a download, a meditative download of information coming in. Like, you know, like let's say like if you're doing the dishes or cutting the grass or just like on a walk, and then all of a sudden you get this insight or this information, this knowledge that may be coming in. That can be heavily associated here with this Page of Wands as well for you. And so something to consider. As a quality of yourself, you know, this Page of Wands can say that you are like feeling energetic, you are feeling lively, or there's new energy available for you at this time in some area of your life. Now, taking a look here, I do see that for those of you who are maybe looking for a job, you're going to have a lot of opportunities in the next 3 months. It'll be like whether or not you want to take them or not. But I do see that definitely being possible here. There's something big coming in, and we'll just go ahead and get into that right away. Now, in the middle, you have this Three of Wands, which is all about growth and expansion on the horizon. You can see that the person here on the card is sort of looking out to the ocean, and they're thinking like, wow, I have the entire sea in front of me. I have the entire world, the entire universe in front of me. Where do I want to go? Right? They're waiting for the ships to sail in, and they will arrive. They will arrive. And so with that, it is a card of travel as well. If growth and expansion is not really something that's on your mind, but I get the sense that it is. I don't see too many other, we do have the world, which could indicate travel, but I actually feel like there's something in your enterprise situation, in your work situation, in whatever it is that you do for money here, that you're looking to grow at this time. You're really looking to expand it, and there will be many opportunities for you. So if you are looking for a job, if you're without a job, there could be an expansion of opportunities. If you're self-employed, you're looking at new revenue streams. You're looking at new opportunities, new products to sell, new courses to make, something like that here, new content to create, maybe something like that I see. So we'll call it January, you have the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the World. Now, the Ten of Swords is an ending, and there is, I do have to say, so we have this Ten of Swords here in this upper left corner. We also have this Tower here in the upper right corner. There is something that's ending in your life. And think of it this way. Look at the Ten of Swords as an opportunity to release yourself from whatever is no longer serving you. Okay, it does say that one thing is ending, but it also says that there's a new door opening. and there's a new beginning being created here. You could also say that potentially the worst is behind you when you get that energy. However, we do have another situation coming in here, which I'll talk about. But I feel like, yeah, there's an ending, but this is probably something here that's going to bring more opportunities. And the reason being is you have this with the Seven of Cups. Now, whenever I get the Page of Wands with the Seven of Cups, to me, that always indicates many offers, because the Seven of Cups indicates having a lot of options available, okay, being spoiled for choice. And you have this with the Page of Wands on the bottom, talking about job offers, good news. So yeah, there's something ending, but I also feel like this is a springboard for more things entering and arriving in your life here, with that Seven of Cups energy present as well. Okay, now lastly, you have the World, which is really nice. This is the completion of a cycle. Another way here, another kind of way of looking at the Ten of Swords is, yeah, the world is an ending, actually, but it's a really positive situation where it's more like chapters closing, chapters beginning type of energy with the World. And so to get that with the Ten of Swords, definitely for me feels like there's a new kind of beginning here. There's a new cycle starting for you with that energy. It's also Saturn energy, and so it's sort of like this idea of like we're not in Kansas anymore. Like this is like grown-up stuff here. Like this is big. These are big themes that are closing out and starting in the same way. And so do keep that in mind. Now in the middle we have the Empress, the Three of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So the Empress is all about. It's interesting because you have this Three of Wands, which we talked about as growth and expansion. The Empress is resourcefulness. It is the most abundant card in the tarot. It says you have a lot of resources at hand. You are fertile. You are prosperous. And it's Venus energy, right? Venus is love and romance, but it's also the planet of luxury and wealth. And, with that, you could say expansion, okay? Jupiter is typically the planet of expansion, but I'm getting this idea here of like fertility and expansion for whatever reason here with the Empress, okay? Now, when you get the Page of Wands and the Empress, that is be careful if you're not looking for children, okay? That could be like a fertility combination, so just throwing that out there. It's probably not going to resonate with everybody, but just throwing it out there. If you are, it could be a very good sign, because if you are looking for children, it could be a very good sign because you have the Empress, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands in there as well. So yeah, just something to consider. The Empress is the mother archetype. And so it can also say that you're nurturing a part of your path, you're nurturing a part of yourself, you're healing yourself with rest, all of those sorts of things. Lastly, we have this King of Pentacles here to wrap out this month of February, which I forgot to say, this is the February month column. And the King of Pentacles is someone who achieves a high status in their life, someone who's wealthy, someone who's secure, someone who has everything that they need because they've achieved a high status, okay? And it also says have good routines. Make a plan, stick to the plan, and go for it, is what the King of Pentacles does. Now, in the last column here, and we'll call it March, you have the Tower, the Death card, and the Five of Cups. So if I'm just being like, this is a combination that's challenging, okay? These cards are challenging, but this is always a good opportunity for me to remind you that you have free will over the tarot, and you get to change a part of any of this reading if you want to. Also, timelines change, so do not freak out about any of this. The Tower is an upheaval. It's like thunder and lightning, okay? It's like something changing suddenly here, something happening here. It can represent that maybe you are living in a house of cards. And so if there is something that you're not being honest with yourself about, especially as you have the World, which is Saturn energy. Saturn is the grown-up. It is the strict father of the astrology, of the zodiac, of astrology, of planet in astrology. Sorry. And the Tower here is saying, like, listen, is there something that you're not being honest with yourself about? Especially as you have this Death card here, which is also about a change. It doesn't mean death literally. It means that there's something in your life that's transforming, okay? I always like to say that it's butterfly energy. It's going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. That's what the Death card is about. So yeah, there's a change, but there's also something else good on the other side of it. Lastly, we have the Five of Cups here, which is sitting in disappointment. So there is something that's weighing on you here towards the end of this quarter here, around March-ish, for some of you. but recognize that you have 2 cups behind you overflowing, okay? So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, share this video with a friend, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list if you so choose. All right, so I'm doing a new Oracle deck here. Do let me know what you think about it. I've liked it so far, but you have a lot of cards, cards here that wanted to come forward. So you have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. That's very nice with the Empress. That is major Empress energy. You also here have Lord, take charge with authority. That would be like Emperor energy. Okay, so you have the Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So you have transformations here coming in once again with the Shapeshifter and the Death card. Lastly, you have these 2 really big energies here of Earth. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded, as well as Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. So wow, connecting with Earth, connecting with the ground. I don't know, I'm feeling like, even though it's Earth energy, I'm feeling like, do some of you need to go to the ocean and ground yourself on sand? Or do you need to put like your bare feet on the sand, or put your bare feet on the grass, or something like that? Here is what I'm getting for some of you. But there is this big mother archetype here, Medicine Mother, Mother Energy, Empress. Okay, some of you healing something with your mother, some of you becoming a mother, some of you working through situations like that right now. So you have helpful people, recovery, and no. Okay, so look, you don't have to do this alone. You can always reach out for help. Okay, there is help available in whatever capacity that you need at this time, Pisces. So do keep that in mind. What else do we have here? Some of you are absolutely recovering right now with the Empress, recovery, Medicine Mother, Mother Earth, Earth Guardian. And this may be coming in the form of like literal earth grounding. Okay, some of you may want to do some earthing. Put your bare feet on the grass, on the sand, on the earth. Okay, so you have the Devil, you have the Emperor, and you have the 3 of Pentacles. So I said with this Lord, I was getting Emperor energy. Okay, some of you are like, you have the Mother Father archetype here with the Emperor, the Empress, and then all of these other energies like that coming in, which this is all Earth energy. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, I have to tell you. So, you know, there could be something here where you're like looking to transmute, you're looking to work through like generational trauma, or, you know, ancient, like you're healing ancient energy that you came into this lifetime with. It's a little esoteric of me to say that, but I'm getting this like ancestral karma is what I'm trying to say. Like there's something happening here at a soul level that's like really asking you to root yourself, to ground yourself here at this time. You may even connect with shamanism. You may even connect with a shaman that really helps you here in this next 3 months in some ways. The 3 of Pentacles is reward and recognition. So with the world does indicate a victory, which you have under the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of, and the 3 of Pentacles does represent a reward. The world comes with the victory as you complete the cycle, or a reward rather when you complete the cycle. And so there is something coming in here. Now, the Devil is not only Capricorn energy, which is more earth, but the Devil is also a card of our shadows. It's something that we need to work through, okay? And you have that with the 10 of Swords. So there is an ending. You're working through an ending, and those things are not easy. Okay, wow. You have the Empress clarifying itself. You have the King of Pentacles coming in once again, and the Tower. Wow. This is a very deep reading, Pisces, I have to tell you. So we're clarifying all over the place. We're getting confirmation all over the place. Tower twice, King of Pentacles twice, Empress twice. Empress clarifying itself. This is relating to the mother for many of you, okay? Whether it's you as a mother or your mother, okay? There's something here happening. I also feel like there's an expansion available, okay? There's fertility available. If nothing else, this is a very nice time for you to plant some more seeds for you and to allow them to grow. But I also think that there's like you taking care of yourself here as well. Or, you know, by reaching out to others for help, you are taking care of yourself in some ways. But we're getting all of this earth energy. We're getting this parental energy, this ancestral energy, there's something like this happening here that's maybe even shocking you, coming in with the Tower. And so working through that at this time, Pisces, you have the 10 of Cups, you have the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. So what's happening here is I really like to see the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups here on the board. Some of you are maybe isolated a little bit with all of this energy of needing to ground yourself, needing to reach out to others, not needing to do this alone, anything like that, okay? And this may be affecting your happiness here because you have the 10 of Cups as well, which is like one of the happiest cards to pull in the tarot. It's like all 10 cups overflowing, a joyful time, a celebratory time, especially as you see the 3 friends here, the 3 sisters partying, holding up their cups with that 10 of Cups above it. And so the thing is, with this 5 of Cups and this 5 of Pentacles, you're, how do I say this? You're feeling down at this time, or you're sitting in disappointment is robbing you, okay? It's leaving you isolated, or it's leaving you feeling left out, or feeling left out in the cold. And I'm trying to put it in a very nice way, but I feel like working through that, and maybe even needing to ask for help from others to work through that, is going to really open a door for you at this time. You also have this 8 of Swords, which is isolation. Some of you are isolated here. I can't believe all of this earth energy that we pulled here. So I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign. I don't know what's going on there, but if nothing else, you know, after this reading, or whenever after you watch this, like when you get some time, like really like put your feet on the ground, or just if it's too cold, like go outside, like go for a walk, do something like that. Yeah, community, poverty, okay, distant horizons, lovers, concern, and marriage. Well, poverty in reverse, I don't normally read reversals, but I left that in reverse with the Empress twice. Remember, the Empress is the most abundant card in the tarot. I've been reading it as mother energy, but you have it with poverty reversed. So like it's not for a lack of resources. I will tell you that. There are resources here available for you all over the place. It's not that you're lacking, or you know, you may feel mentally like you're lacking, but there are resources available here. You have this community card. It could mean that there is a change in your community, or that you need to find a community. Okay, and I feel like this is very important for you as we get this helpful people card, this community, distant horizons, pathway. This person here on the concern card, you can see they're ruminating. Okay, they're worrying about something excessively. So, you know, this could be love related, it could be family related, but there's something at the ancestral level that you're working through, but is also providing you with this new pathway. Okay, so that's what I have here for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.